It's Michael Paull's Yule Log Christmas Special 2017, starring Michael Paull, with special guests Michael Adams, Nick Carswell and Katlyn Conroy, Jolly Old Saint Nick, and the Acoustic Rooster. Additional appearances by Vince Brower, the Cincinnati Rhythm Machine, and of course Billy, Tim, and Jeff. And now, coming to you with Yuletide in his step, mistletoe whiskey on his breath, and holly in his heart, Michael Paull!
Thank you, one and all. So glad to be back for another televised holiday extravaganza. We have a great show shaping up for you folks tonight, but first, allow me to set the mood by singing one of my favorite Yuletide songs. This one was taught to me by my senile old grandmother a year before she f***ing died. Hope you folks will sing along if you can. It goes something like this. Oh, Christmas comes again this year, just like it did this time last year, and come it will again ad infinitum. It's cheerful state you can't escape, so don't try to run. I have a gun, and no one drives this road till early morning. But that's okay, there's time to play, just you and me alone. Don't try to hide or duck outside, I'll disconnect the phone. So, make yourself at home, my friend, there's nowhere else to go while we celebrate this cluster called Christmas. Now that you're here, I'll make this clear, there's lots of stuff to do. There's wood to chop and pigs to slop, and then you'll scrub the loo. And maybe if you're good, then we can later sniff this glue as we celebrate this cluster called Christmas. Woo! I feel like dancing. Oh, check me out. Woo! Here I go. Yes, that's okay, there's time to play, just you and me alone. Don't try to hide or duck outside, I'll disconnect the phone. So make yourself at home, my friend, there's nowhere else to go as we celebrate. So don't be late, 'cause you're my mate on this holiday as we celebrate this jolly Christmas day. Dear old Grandma, such memories of her singing that old song to me at Christmas time. And then suddenly, everything goes black. Can't remember what happens after that. Oh well. So here I am again making a Christmas feast. Last time it was a stew, but this time it is a wild boar. Let's check and see how it's doing. Looky there, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, I caught this thing up the road a piece, near that radioactive oil spill at the top of the hill. Funny thing, its limbs fell off as soon as I picked it up, but the rest of it is intact. Take a look. Looks like it's gonna need a little more time. Just as well. I need to get ready for my next guest.
Thanks for being home and letting me in.
You don't have to tell me who you are. I can tell by your disguise. You're an outlaw. A real live outlaw. I'm so honored. Or like John Wesley Harding. Or Buffalo Bill. Or Rick Derringer.
Rock and roll. Who's she? No, I'm not Rick Derringer, man. That's a 70s rock star.
So you're a nobody?
Yeah.
So your disguise, it's a little bit less of the Old West and a little bit more of the creepy 7-Eleven robbery variety.
Well, the thing is, I'm not a robber. I just want to use your phone. My car's in the ditch out there. I just need to get some help. My cell phone's dead, so I need to use your phone and call my friend with his truck to get me out of here, and then I'll leave you alone and get back to whatever the heck it is you're doing in here.
All right, well, here it is. Here it is.
Cool, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well, folks, it turns out my supposedly badass outlaw guest is just a f***ing nobody. We'll even maybe have to write this off, edit it out in post, but we still have a great show for you. And as long as no more f***ing phonies show up, we're gonna have the best Christmas special ever.
I would not be surprised if he's got a woman's torso in his freezer. This guy is definitely nuts. It's anyway, do you know where, well, you'll see my car. It's in the ditch. Come and get me. I'll wait for you outside. Thanks. Hurry. Bye. All right. Well, thanks for the use of your phone. I think I'm going to go ahead and go. I got a friend coming, going to pick me up. Thanks a lot for the phone. And
Sure thing, pal. Hey, just one question before you go.
Yeah.
How did your car end up in that ditch out there? I bet that's quite a story.
It was just dumb. I don't even really want to talk about it.
You're gonna tell me.
I love animals. I really love animals. Okay,
Yeah.
I've hit a bunch of stuff. I've hit deer.
Come on. Tell me your outlaw stories.
Well, I'm really not comfortable talking about it. You see, when I was a little boy, I had a pet. It was a beloved pet named Skippy. Skippy was a squirrel. I thought he was a flying squirrel, but he wasn't actually a flying squirrel. I threw him out the window. I was only 6 years old, and we lived in a tall building, and needless to say, Skippy died, and I was racked with guilt, and I vowed after that I would never do harm to any animal, squirrel or otherwise. And well, tonight I broke that solemn vow. I was driving down the street. I might have been going a little bit too fast. You know, the road was a little icy. I saw the squirrel, and I swear to God, he looked exactly like Skippy. I swerved, but the fucking squirrel ran the other direction, and I hit him with my right passenger side tire and just flattened him. Just flattened this poor little squirrel. And to make matters worse, I still wrecked my car, even though I tried to miss him. I drove my car right into the fucking ditch. My car's messed up. My cell phone's dead, so I can't call Geico. Maybe I could use your phone to call Geico. But my friend's coming to get me. I'll just do that later. My girl's gonna cut my nuts off when she finds out about this.
Well, what are you gonna say to her when you get home?
He was a red squirrel, but now he's a dead squirrel. And I'm confessing my sin to the world. I ran over a squirrel. across the street with a little round nut in his mouth. Now you'll run over squirrel meat if you're going down Main Street, head south. I ran over a squirrel, girl, I ran over a squirrel, girl. Now I'm trying hard not to hurl, 'cause I ran over a squirrel. I ran over a squirrel, girl, I ran over a squirrel, girl. And I'm confessing my sin to the world. I ran over a squirrel. I'm sorry, Mr. Squirrel. It was an accident. He was gathering nuts with his cute little tail in the air. Now he's nothing but guts and a little wisp of red hair. I think I'm gonna get sick. Hey, don't look over there. You know I wouldn't even tell you about it if I didn't care. It's terrible. I ran over a squirrel. Girl, I ran over a squirrel. Girl, now I'm trying hard not to hurl. I ran over a squirrel. And I'm confessing my sin to the world. I ran over a squirrel. I'm confessing my sin to the world. I ran over a squirrel. I ran over a squirrel. I ran over a squirrel. Ow. I ran over a squirrel. Poor little squirrel.
My friend, thank you for letting me bare my soul to you. I've never really talked to anybody about Skippy. At first I thought you were a dangerous nut job and I was afraid you were going to eat me, but now I find you to be a rather sympathetic character.
Wasn't that a nice performance? Hey, everybody say goodbye and Merry Christmas to my new friend. Oh, who's the best Christmas feast? You are, aren't you? Oh, goody, 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 goody. My delicious ball of slime. And who do I have keeping me company as I slave away at my Christmas feast but my special friends Billy, Tim, and Jeff. Now, Billy and Tim have been so good this year. Jeff, however, has been a very naughty boy. You're gonna stay right there, you creepy little f***. This time I got the booze all to myself. Good thing I packed me a couple of cases to get me through the week. I think I'll add a little to the roast, just to give it that extra zing. Oh, that's right. I better get ready for my next guest. All right, come on, guys. Oh.
Oh, waiting for my next guest. Wonder when they're gonna show up. And there they are, just like magic. Television magic. It's local folk rock legends, the Acoustic Rooster.
Season's greetings and Merry Christmas, Mr. Paull. How the hell are you doing in this wonderful season?
Couldn't be better, Dave. Couldn't be better. Hey, why don't you all come on in and warm yourselves by the fire? Yes, sirree. There's nothing better on a cold, wintry day than a nice warm fire to bring the feeling back into your nose, your toes, and your tiny frozen fingers. That's right, folks. Don't be shy. Get in close and kneel by the fire. I said kneel. That's right. All of you just bow your heads and clasp your hands in prayer. Y'all better do what you're told. My special friend Jeff is to make sure that you obey my every command. Now all of you repeat after me. Ollie, ollie, gunga, balunga.
Ollie, ollie, gunga, balunga.
Zunga, balunga, newbie, newbie, scooby, dooby, dooby.
Zunga, balunga, ooby dooby, scooby dooby.
O seed of life, I bid you fond adieu.
O seed of life, I bid you fond adieu.
O sweet death, I welcome your cold, clammy embrace.
O sweet death, I welcome your cold, clammy embrace.
Don't worry, guys. I wasn't gonna really make you say all that. As for Jeff, he's all tied up. He can't hurt you. So come on, you guys. Get up, get up, get up. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Ah, what a great sense of humor.
That was a really funny joke.
Seriously, guys, you're real troopers. Seriously, though, if you had screwed up one line, I would have had to shoot each one of you and then stick you in my freezer.
Michael Paull, you're one crazy son of a bitch.
Oh, isn't that nice? It's heartwarming.
Well, guys, I'm really happy you stopped by. But before you leave, how about you favor us with a song? Huh, ladies and gentlemen?
But our gear is in the car.
Yeah, and it's packed pretty tight in there.
Ah, come on, guys. Don't make me go back on my promise not to eat you.
Ah, man, okay, if that'll keep us off the hook.
Off the walk-in freezer meat hook, that is.
Bells will be ringing, the sad, sad news. Oh, what a Christmas to have the blues. Well, my baby's gone, I have no friends to wish me greetings. Oh, once again, choirs will be singing Silent Night, Christmas carols by candlelight. Please come home for Christmas. Please come home for Christmas. If not for Christmas, then by New Year's night. Friends and relations sing salutations, just as sure as the stars above. But this is Christmas, Christmas, my dear, the time of the year to be with the one you love. Won't you tell me you'll never more roam Christmas and New Year, or find you home? There'll be no more sorrow, no grief and pain, and I'll be happy, happy once again. There'll be no more sorrow, no grief and pain, and I'll be happy Christmas once again.
Well, thanks, guys. I almost hate to see you go. Well, hello, Santa. Merry Christmas.
Let me go! Untie me! I've done nothing to deserve this act of villainy, young man.
Oh, I'm sorry, Santa, but I seem to remember you stealing my guitar. That's right. You stole my guitar the last time you visited here. I want my pound of flesh!
I don't know what you have planned, but you'll never get away with it. I have my elves coming after me, and they're packing heat. They're gonna f*** you up.
I know. I caught one the other day, and well, now he is elf sandwich meat.
That was very naughty of you, Mr. Paull. Don't think I'll let this one slide. Not this Christmas or any Christmas. Ho, ho, ho! Ho, ho, ho! Ho, 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 ho!
Oh my! I wonder who that could be. I better go check. I'll be back in a while, so don't try anything funny, Santa. Smells good. Maybe by the time my next guest has arrived and left, it'll be ready. Speaking of, where the hell is my next guest? It's been 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Where the hell is that son of a bitch? I'm gonna call his ass up. I'm gonna tell him what for. That motherfucker has kept me waiting. I can't keep these people waiting. These folks have been sitting here for the longest time, right? And he's not here yet. 10 minutes. I'm gonna call his ass up on the phone right now. Ah yes, Nick Carswell. Where the hell are you, man? It's time for your celebrity guest spot.
Look, I'd love to be joining you, but we're kind of busy here. There's enemy everywhere. In case you haven't heard, there's a war on Christmas happening right now. We're stuck a mile behind enemy lines. It's not looking good right now.
Oh, what about my Christmas special? I need one more guest, one more pal to make my holiday season complete.
They're closing in, sir.
Waste those f***ers.
Sir, it's the enemy commander on the phone.
The enemy commander?
The CEO of Starbucks, sir. He wants to discuss terms of surrender.
No, never surrender!
Hello?
See, Mr. Paull, I can't really talk right now. I'm in a rough spot.
I think it's working, sir. They're beginning to withdraw.
Perfect timing. I think I can hit the closest outpost from here.
should have kept his head down! No! Oh God, what?
You put me on hold? You f***ing put me on hold? Don't you know I pay for every f***ing minute I'm on this thing? What the hell? Well, mother f***er. Well, it looks like we may not even have a final guest tonight. I might have to sing the final song myself. Jolly, oh jolly old St. Nicholas, lean your ear this way. Don't you tell a single soul what I'm bound to say. Christmas Eve is coming soon, now you dear old man. Better give them toys to me, do it while you can. Yeah. Ooh, just in the nick of time. It's Nick Carswell and Private First Class Katlyn Conroy. So glad you guys finally made it. Come on in, come on in. So how'd things finally turn out?
Not bad, laddie, not bad. Things got a bit bloody. We lost a few soldiers. But hey, Christmas was saved for another year.
That's great news, guys. Now that you're here, why don't you favor us with a nice old Christmas song?
Be happy to, Mr. Paull. What would you like to hear?
Something, I don't know, something from the glorious 80s. Maybe Night Ranger?
No.
Journey? No. Glass Tiger?
No.
Flock of Seagulls?
No.
Mike and the Mechanics?
No.
Quarter Flash?
No.
Starship! We built this city on...
Look, we don't have a whole lot of time here, Mr. Paull. How about we just play Fairytale of New York by the Pogues? It's from the 80s.
It is from the 80s.
And that is an 80s song.
Okay, hit it.
It was Christmas Eve, babe, in the drunk tank, and the old man said to me, won't see another one. And then he sang a song, the rare old Mountain Dew. I turned my face away and dreamed about you. Got on a lucky one, came in 18-1. I've got a feeling this year's for me and you. So happy Christmas, I love you, baby. I can see a better time when all our dreams come true.
They've got cars big as bars, they've got rivers of gold, but the wind goes right through you, it's no place for the old. When you first took my hand on a cold Christmas Eve, you promised me Broadway was waiting for me. You were handsome,
you were pretty, queen of New York City.
when the band finished playing, they howled out for more.
Sinatra was swinging, all the drunks they were singing. We kissed on the corner, then danced through the night. And the boys of the NYPD choir were singing, go away, babe. And the bells were ringing out for Christmas Day.
You're an house slut on junk, lying there almost dead on the trip in the bed.
You scumbag, you maggot, you cheap, lousy slag. Happy Christmas, my ass, I pray God it's our last. And the boys of the NYPD choir are still singing Galway Bay. And the bells were ringing out for Christmas Day.
Could have been someone.
Well, so could anyone. You took my dreams from me when I first found you.
I kept them with me, babe. I put them with my own. Can't make it all alone. I've built my dreams around you.
The boys of the NYPD choir still singing Galway Bay.
And the bells were ringing out for Christmas Day.
Well, wasn't that great, folks?
Well, thanks for having us, Mr. Paull. We gotta go. Somewhere else in the world, the war on Christmas wages on, and we must do everything we can to defend it unto our very deaths. Hoo-yah!
Wow.
Onward, faithful sidekick, to our next gig.
Well, this wraps up another successful Christmas special. I want to thank all my guests for being here this evening. Mr. Michael Adams, Nick Carswell, Katlyn Conroy, the Acoustic Rooster, jolly old Saint Nick, and of course, Billy, Tim, and Jeff. Well, we really did it this time. Yay me! Woo! I have the respect of my friends and the fear of my enemies. I have achieved victory! Victory, I tell you! Victory! Woo! I'm king of the world!
Ho, 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 ho!